All right, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's oh wait, wrong tab, wrong tab. Okay, wrong game. My bad. Let's try that again. My bad. Okay, what's going on? Forget the intro, man. Let's get it. So I was actually gonna make a video on Grand Cross because I thought we were gonna be getting news for 7 Deadly Sins tonight, but apparently not. I don't know, but we are getting news for Marvel Future Fight, so we're back on the Beast Mode Gaming channel, and we got some things to talk about. But before we do that, man, shout out to Alex for roasting this. Like, seriously, this shit is actually funny. Things are looking up for players in Marvel Future Fight version 630 update. Who's ready to unleash it? This man's throwing the shots, bro. I had to hit this with a heart. Right? If you guys go over on Twitter, make sure you hit that with a heart, man, because for real, these guys are not getting the message, right? Or at least they're getting it, but they're refusing to like, I guess, give us what we want. I don't know, right? And I feel like this is gonna be one of those things where it's bittersweet for some people. Like, it's really cool. Like, first and foremost, if you see my tweet, right, I think this looks epic. Like, the outfit for Red Hulk looks absolutely amazing. It looks fire, no pun intended, right? Things are heating up for Red Hulk in V625, whatever. All right, who's ready to unleash their rage? You guys know, if you've been rocking with me since day one or like year one or even year two, you know what the slogan is over on this side, baby. Let the rage consume you, so you know we always red hot, right? Ready to roll. And this thing looks badass. But I wouldn't be me if I didn't bust some shots at the Future Fight team, right? Basically, there's been people in this game begging. Right? Yeah, I know. I'm going there. Before we even talk about the sneak peek, I'm going there, boys. There's been people in this game begging, pleading, crying, waiting to spend money on a Venom update, right? A Symbiote update, a Carnage update, right? But they give Red Hulk a symbiote uniform before they go work on the symbiote characters, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I was gonna say this, like, when we originally seen this splash phase, like, that's a spit in the people's faces, bro. Like, for real. But, hey, man, maybe that's coming too. Maybe that's coming sooner than later, but let's talk about that another day. But I had to address the elephant in the room, right? I've seen people begging and pleading on the forum, on my YouTube channel, other people's YouTube channel, just begging and pleading for like an update for Venom to make him useful outside of the striker role, or even Carnage, who's a paywall who serves to make the money, but we don't get that. We get a symbiote uniform for Red Hulk. It is what it is, though. I'm looking forward to playing with it. It looks absolutely fire. All right, so there's that. Let's take out what other people had to say. Not a single coin. Yo, what a savage. Yo. No, I did not. Okay, in case any of you guys were wondering, on the APK that they sent us, I think what they're doing now, they learned from the whole mishap with Magic and Name Wars uniform being in the game and people saying, yo, the uniforms look trash because it didn't really change much, all that stuff. So now what they do, they don't include the mid-month patch in the actual APK. They give us what's gonna come, or at least most of what's gonna come in the initial first wave of the update, and they leave out the mid-month patch stuff. So none of us, or the very least not the APK file that I got, right, got access to Odin, Tier 3, or Uniform, or Red Hulk, right? So they're doing it differently, and I think this is what's gonna happen for the foreseeable future, right? We're going to be getting multiple Tier 3s per month and one Awakened character plus multiple uniforms. It's good to keep the game alive because, right, for one, if you notice, after like 10 days after an update, we just go into a downward spiral. And I think they basically picked up on that. So what they do is, instead of releasing everything at once and then having that peak and then having that massive decline, they decided that what they're going to do instead is give us that peak, and once it drops off after week 1, maybe week 2, they give us another peak, and then it's going to slowly climb back down, and then when the update drops in 2 weeks, right, then it spikes again, and they're just going to go peaks and valleys, peaks and valleys, peaks and valleys, just like that, instead of having like a massive burst for the first like week and then having like 3-week declines, right? So that's what they're doing. At least that's what I think they're doing. Hashtag save MFF. Listen to the community. Net mob, like, chill, bro. We'll get to you in time. Yo, I wish I could understand what this said. Sorry, I don't speak your language, okay? So, what's gonna be the name of the Red Venom Rider or Ghost Venom Hulk? We're gonna stick with Red Hulk on this side, okay? We're gonna stick. Well, maybe you guys know me. I like to come up with different names for characters, but that's usually after I start playing with them. Something will just go off in my brain. You guys. You guys know I'm pretty crazy, right? So, tier 2.5. What? Oh, yeah. Okay, I see that. I see that. I see that. Yo, I'm gonna have to hit this with a heart, right? Probably not, right? Probably not. This probably doesn't mean he's gonna get an awakened skill, but I do like how crafty that was. 6.2.5 or V625, 2.5. Okay, like that, like that. We'll read one more. Okay, all right. Censored for YouTube. Anyways, he looks dumb. I'd rather Venom. You see, that's the thing, right? We got a Cosmic Ghost Rider uniform for Punisher when people have been begging for Ghost Rider to be good. And then we got a Venom uniform for Red Hulk when people have been asking for Venom to be good. It's honestly like that for everything in the game lately. The community asks for one thing, and then Future Fight Team, they just do something else. And sometimes it will kind of seem like they're doing it purposefully to trigger the community. Kind of sucks. Let's jump over to the forum here and we'll see what CM Fragment had to say. I didn't read it beforehand, I just loaded it up. So the message goes, greetings agents, this is CM Fragment of Marvel Future Fight. If you had your eyes on the most recent key art, yes, then every agent must have caught the sight of this upcoming hero. Interesting. Interesting text here because base kit Red Hulk is a supervillain. With his mustache uniform, right? He is a superhero. So does this mean he's gonna continue as a hero? I kind of would prefer him to go back to being a villain, even though in the comic run where this is being taken from, he is seen as a hero, right? But I would like more. I would like more supervillains, right? I don't like uniforms that turns. Like, I do like them because it gives you like more flexibility for stuff like Shadowland and stuff, right? But I do like when villains stay villains, and sometimes heroes go to being villains just because the game is so unbalanced when it comes to like how many heroes we have and how many villains we have. But that's just how the comics are in general. We have way more heroes than we do villains, right? So having a hero turn to a villain in the game is not that bad because it kind of balances the scales. But when you turn a villain into a hero, then it further skews an already like really imbalanced game in terms of how many heroes and villains we have, right? Anyways, it's time to finally unleash the rage of the Red Hulk and his new Symbiote of Vengeance uniform. It's interesting we're getting two Agents of Vengeance, right? We got Cosmic Ghost Rider. His damage is insane, but his survivability is trash. Kinda, right? He can stay alive, but on high level content, he can be one-shotted very easily. So I'm gonna look and see just how he turns out. Is he gonna be another DPS monster kinda, and then just be really fragile when he does get hit, or is he gonna be really tanky and not have good damage, or will they actually find a balance, right? Will they find a balance to give us something spectacular out of this uniform that can make people satisfied and look past the fact that they probably would have preferred we get a uniform like for Red Hulk, but not one that gives him a symbiote when there's other symbiote characters in the game that people have been begging for justice for forever. That's the only I think negative about this, right? People are going to look at this and most people are going to be happy. But then the super diehard symbiote fans, they're going to feel like this is a spit in their face, right? Because they've been begging for their favorite hero or villain to be good, rightfully so. Base kit Venom, super villain Venom is trash, right? So giving the Venom symbiote to somebody else and have them be even better than the base kit Venom is just kind of sad. So, right? I see where they're coming from. And that's the kind of person I am. I like to look at both sides of the scale. Anyways, based on the Circle of Forge story from Thunderbolts Comics, Red Hulk is prepared to unleash his ultimate vengeance. this Hulk runs red with newfound rage. Stay tuned for the next stage of this hero's smashing his way into Marvel Future Fight with his fellow Hulks. Okay, I wonder who's gonna be stronger, Red Hulk or Amadeus Cho? Because yeah, actually, you know what? Red Hulk or regular Hulk for PvE. For PvP, they would have to do a lot to this uniform to make him as good as the Hulk. That massive HP bump, additionally, right, is his damage going to be based off his HP as well. Another thing I'm kind of curious about is, will this like Red Hulk uniform keep the uniform bonus from the original like Mexican uniform that Red Hulk had, because he has healing in that he doesn't have in the base kit. So if they actually keep that, we might actually have a really fun character to play with. Let's I'm not logged in. I'm not gonna be bothered with that right now then. Great work on the graphics. So cool. Yeah, the graphics are really good. I do thoroughly enjoy how it looks. Some people are not gonna like it, but it looks awesome, man. It actually looks awesome. All right, let's let's go down here and see what else you guys have to say, because it's community feedback, right? And I'm sure they read a couple of these comments. Yay, Symbiote Red Hulk, thank you for your hard work. Netmarble, hope you will add Null and more symbiotes in the future. I guess there's that, right? So one of the symbiote fans are actually happy with this. Okay, I was not expecting that. Useless and ugly costume. Okay, you're kind of biased. Okay, whatever. How do you know the uniform is useless without even playing with it? Ugly. Okay, that's subjective. Beauty is subjective, right? Maybe you don't like how it looks because it looks kind of creepy and demonic, and that's fine, right? But that's kind of how it's supposed to look, right? But useless? You can't determine the value of a uniform based off aesthetics alone. If that's the case, every uniform, with the exception of the Rogue uniform, right? The OG Age of Apocalypse Rogue uniform would be like worth buying in the game, because pretty much all of them, with the exception of that one uniform, look fantastic. So if we're judging uniforms off aesthetics alone, yeah, they'll be making a killing, right? But they do make a killing based off the aesthetics, because lots of people don't don't look at skill effects and stuff. They just buy it. See, it looks so badass. Okay, let's jump over to YouTube and see what they're saying in the YouTube comments. Let's see. Here we go. Everyone gangsted till the whole Marvel Future Fight roster turns into Ghost Rider. Yo. I wonder if they would give him Ghost Rider's tier 2 passive. That'd be sick. But then again, that would, you know what, let me not. I hope this leads to more. Yes, I hope it does. Right? I hope it leads to reworks for the symbiote characters that are in the game. Venom and Carnage, right? And I really hope it leads to a full symbiote update. That would be really cool. Like back in the day when we had our first Spider-Verse update that brought in Gwen, Silk, and Miles. Almost forgot my guy right there. Right? Anyways, Red Hulk looks so amazing. Yeah, he definitely looks cool. Right? The symbiote animation is awesome. Yo, gotta smash the like for these guys. Look cool. Yeah. So anyways, we're gonna wrap it up right here. You guys let me know what you think, man. I think it's pretty cool, right, that they're spacing out the content, right? It gives me something to do besides just playing the game and basically clearing world boss every day. It gives me something interesting to talk about in between like updates. So yeah, I don't mind them spacing it out like this, but I know some of you guys would prefer if it was just like one and done, give us everything at the beginning of the month or the update cycle. But overall, man, this uniform looks fantastic. That's all I can say for now. All right, let me know what you guys are thinking though. Catch you in the next one. Stay safe. Peace out.